Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Tim.
And we talk about comics.
At the comic.
At the comic book.
Ooh, Bizarro.
Bizarro. We're on opposite sides. I don't know what's going to happen here today.
Real quick. We know Vertigo is not independent. Just shut up, okay? We get it. It was a slip of the tongue.
It's a non-superhero genre book.
That's all we were trying to go for. We actually will be doing a all purely independent, purely Chicago thing coming up, but not today.
No, but the first book that we're going to talk about is an independent book. It's by Image. I don't know, is Image an independent?
No.
It's got big names writing for it. So, but the first book that we're going to talk about is Lillim number 5.
Yes. 5 of 5.
5 of 5. It's the finale.
Yes.
What did you think of this, sir?
I loved it. I've been following it since it first came out, and it's a real. I think the writing got super tight. Like, it was good, really good writing in the beginning, but this, like, it was awesome. Totally hit the stride. Loved it. Really fast, well paced, not fast paced, until the action, which was awesome. And definitely pick it up.
I just love the fact that this book came out because we've gained a friend because of it.
Yeah.
Sean is awesome. Sean's an awesome guy, good writer, screenwriter, working on a book. Plus, he said thank you to the Comic Vault.
At the end, check it out.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's a great book. Pick it out.
It's a great book, great guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's a win-win situation for everybody.
For everybody.
So, one of the DC books that I want to talk about this week is Action Comics number 2.
Oh, this would be
Adventure Comics number 2.
Well, they got action, they got adventure.
So, The Return of Connor Kane.
Yes.
Jeff Johns' book. That's
nothing to do with Blackest Night.
I really enjoyed this series. The artwork is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I like the youthfulness of a kid just trying to figure out what to do with his life. I mean, that goes for anybody.
And
you know, he's been given a second chance. He knows that he's done some things in the past he's not proud of. He's like, how do I fix it? How do I take ownership of this second chance?
Absolutely, and it's kind of like that early, you know, the Spider-Man books in terms of the youth and trying to figure out what he's going to do. You know, the second chance thing is purely unique to this.
Right.
But that same kind of like youthfulness is coming out. You know, the awkwardness of high school and things like that.
Right. And Adventure Comics is probably one of the least violent books of this year.
As opposed to
Kick-Ass number 7.
My goodness.
We have waited a long time for this book to come out.
And I think there's a reason, because they ran out of red ink.
They finally ran out of red ink. I mean, John Romita Jr. got tired of drawing bullets and bullet holes, so
he decided to do exploding flesh.
Oh, man.
It was crazy. It was really good.
The book is well written. Mark Millar knows what he's doing. It has that movie feel. I've still seen scenes from, you didn't go to San Diego, I went to San Diego and I saw the Kick-Ass trailer. So, like, I've seen scenes.
I saw it online.
But I've seen scenes of the film that are based on this book, so I kind of know where it's going, and I've seen what happens in the next issue.
To be honest, I think this is more violent than probably anything they can do on the screen.
Yeah, no, this book is super violent. It's still well written.
Yeah.
The twist was good.
It's intelligent violence. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gratuitous because it's well written. That's why.
Yeah.
That's it. So
like,
it's shocking. It's shocking.
Yeah, I mean, Kick-Ass as usual has been Kick-Ass. So, bam.
Boom.
So, but no. All right. So move on. Let's move on to our next book. Dark Reign, the list.
Keeping on the dark theme.
The dark theme.
Clouds coming over. The list was awesome.
It was really good.
It was really good. I've been a huge fan of everything Dark Reign, and I think this was what makes Dark Reign so good as just a storyline. Because Secret or whatever Invasion, the Skrulls, whatever, you know, they screwed it up. But this, it's intelligent. Like, Norman Osborn has a plan. Like we said in a previous one that somebody else said, he's the Lex Luthor now.
Right.
They finally have someone that they can, you know, a villain, you know, that they can all rally around and say, this guy is, whoa.
And I like when the Avengers get together and just talk about the issues that are going on. I mean, Spider-Man jokes around, but he actually makes some solid points. Captain America or Bucky Barnes is like the silent Bob of the group.
Hitler.
When he does talk, it means something.
Yeah, it's nice that they do kind of talk out what it means to be a hero, what they stand for, and Clint Barton is like, no, push has come to shove, we need to act, and that's what this is about. That it's been a kind of there's been a lot of action, but this is like where the hammer falls. You get it?
Hammer.
Boom!
Alright, well, the book that I like the best this week by Mark Millar, again, is Ultimate Comics Avengers #2.
Yeah.
Again, another violent book, but I so love what he does with Captain America.
Yeah.
This Steve Rogers, hands down, is the best Steve Rogers interpretation ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just who the character is, what he wants to do, and he just does it.
Yeah, he really there's a definite action, you know, that is in all Millar books, but this one it's well paced. His books are really well paced, and the art is so good in the Ultimate Avengers too. Like after this Ultimatum junk, you know.
Yeah, I thought that, you know, I mean, the Brian Hitch stuff was really good, but this guy has just been stepping up, and there's been some really good scenes.
His Steve Rogers is just perfection.
His Red Skull.
His Red Skull is
amazing.
Yeah, and thought out, well thought out, not just like, ooh,
yeah,
where did this come from?
This issue is basically, I mean, it's not spoiler, it's the origin of the Red Skull, and it's a good origin.
It's a very good origin.
It's, you know, they with the Ultimate Universe, they've taken a twist on the Steve Rogers mythos, and they've come up with something really good. And I'm pretty excited about what comes next. With most Millar books, they always leave on a cliffhanger. They're always really good.
You just ignore him in real life.
Right. So,
I think the fact that Kick-Ass came out this week is really indicative of what happened for all the books this week. They're Kick-Ass.
Yeah, no, there's tons of books coming out this week. I mean,
look at all the lists.
There's
a reason.
There's Blackest Night books we didn't even talk about. Marvel's got, you know, Amazing Spider-Man,
Exodus, which I thought was really good.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff that came out.
It's a great week for comics. Back to school, good stuff.
Yeah.
Come on in.
And also, what do we got? September 23rd is our Wolverine Old Man Logan release party.
Oh, that's a big one,
That's
too.
a big one. So that's another Mark Millar book.
Mm-hmm.
But come down, go to Facebook,
RSVP.
And I think that's it for today.
Yes!
Booyah.
Comics!
There we go.
Boom! Boom!